Hi guys, it's Ray here. Hope you're feeling well. Hopefully I've switched this Zoom chat on okay. Hopefully you can hear me. Okay, just put something in the message, guys, just so they'll know that I'm live with this Zoom chat. Okay, a few of you are coming in now, which is cool. So I've done this right. I've only done this 1 or 2 times in the Zoom chat, guys, so I wasn't too sure if I was going to do it correctly. So a massive thank you for coming in. A massive warm welcome to how to develop a 6 to 7 figure. And when I mean, I seriously mean a 7-figure income sport business and brand. I consistently do 7 figures in my sports brand. So as I say, I know most of you know me already, so I want to say a massive thank you for obviously coming to this Zoom chat here today. And for you guys that have been invited by obviously the other guys, I want to say a massive thank you to you guys coming through. I know that you're tuning in from all over the world. I'm not going to go and read each country you're in, guys, okay, yeah, because I want this to be over and done within about 45 minutes, okay. Now, for you guys that know me, you know that I'm not into like trying to do professional presentations. So for you guys that have been on like these webinars in the past and these bullshit artists, to be honest with you, doing fantastic webinars, you know that's not the case with me. I'm just sitting here. I'm actually on vacation. I'm just actually in the kitchen, and I just thought to just obviously do this Zoom chat with yourself. What you see is what you get with me, guys. You know that. So for you guys that don't know me, literally I wear my heart on my sleeve. What you see is what you get with me. Now I know obviously I can see people asking questions already, which is pretty keen, guys. I'm not started yet. I'm not going to answer any questions in this Zoom chat, guys. Reason being is I only want it to be 45 minutes long. I want to explain, obviously, what you can do to get to 6 to 7 figure income, 6 to 7 figures in your sports business. And I start answering questions. It's going to take forever. But again, I'll ask you questions, guys, and I will personally get back to every single one of you. And for you guys that know me, as you just found out, I get terribly tongue-tied, okay, yeah. My mouth works faster than my mind, than my brain, okay. So if I do get tongue-tied, I'm not going to edit it or any of that crap, okay. As I say, what you see is what you get. Just have a laugh with me. I'll just soldier on. And last thing I want to say as well, I'm going to just for transparency, guys, I'm going to be recording this Zoom chat, okay? So obviously, just I'm going to use it for other promotions as I start building, obviously, sportspreneurs onto higher levels, so to speak. So again, I'm going to get rocking and rolling now, guys, okay? Yeah, so I'm going to fly through this. I'm going to show you now how you can develop a 6 to 7 figure income sports business or brand. Now, a question I want to ask you, if you're currently in a sports business, whether you're a sports entrepreneur, you could be a sports coach, a sports agent, physiotherapist. The question is, the question I want to ask you, is, are you trading your time for money? If you are, this will be the most important phone call that you've been on, or Zoom call this year, because if you're trading your time for money, you're in the most dangerous situation for yourself and your family. What you need to be doing is putting yourself, having a sports brand and a sports business in place that is making you money on autopilot 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, that doesn't need your time, which I'll explain about that in a moment. Okay, so another question I want to ask is, why is it that dangerous to your financial wealth if you're still trading your time for money? So I want to ask you a quick question here, guys, okay, yeah, and the question is what is your sell by date? If you want to put it in the comments box, whatever it's called, I'll read some of them out, okay, yeah. So I'm getting question mark, don't know, not sure. Is it to do with buying bread? No, yeah, that's a good point. You sell by date. No. Okay, guys, yeah. Okay, actually, a couple of people have got the answer there. Cool. Most people don't know the answer. Most people in sport don't know the answer to the sell by date. And no, it's not about buying food at a supermarket. Okay, guys, great answer there, by the way. What your sell by date is an event that happens in your sports business or sports career. That could be an accident, it could be an injury, illness, it could be competition, where one day you've got a thriving business, then boom, the next day it's gone. So you really need to know your sell by date is. So again, as I said, I've just jumped ahead there. So you're saying okay, what is your sell by date? And now here you're asking, why is it vital to your financial future when your sell by date will raise its ugly head? So your sell by date is going to happen, okay? There's nothing we can do about it, guys, okay? Yeah. Your sell by date will come when you're not expecting. And so the key is, even though that we don't know when our sell by date is, because we don't know when we're going to have an accident, an injury, competition comes in and blows it out the water potentially, but we need to be prepared for that. And if you ask people in your sports niche or in any sports niche, I will promise you that 98% of them will not know what their sell-by date is. Now, for you guys that know me, I've took my businesses into 30 plus countries across 6 continents. I'll explain a bit more about it in a moment. And I'm the biggest in my niche with what I do, and I've met thousands of sports entrepreneurs over the years. And honestly, out of every 100 that I speak to and I say, "What's your sell-by date?" 99 of them I've got no idea, because they're all trading their time for money. But this is where people will take advantage of you. Okay, so please listen to what I'm going to say here now. Okay, if you're trading your time for money, okay, and you've worked in your business for 20 years, for example, and then you get an accident and you can no longer trade your time for money, you can no longer do your business, are people going to give you top whack for your business? Of course they're not. Okay, yeah. Again, just think about it. How many people do you know in your sports niche? Okay, yeah. As I say there, just think about this for a minute. How many people do you know in your own sport who had a solid business only for their business to fizzle away, or it ended up them selling their business for next to nothing when their sell-by date come? Again, if you don't think this will happen to you, just check the statistics, because the statistics are against you. Again, just think about how many people in your sports niche, that you know. Okay, you'll probably go, you know what, I do know a few people that have had a thriving sports career one moment, or a sports business, got injured or got ill, then boom, overnight, lost everything. That's what happened to me as a professional goalkeeper. I was professional for 10 years. Getting to the peak of my career, playing in front of thousands of people every single week, and then boom, a training ground injury, I lost everything. And now, thankfully, I picked myself up. I ended up playing. I ended up going from playing in front of thousands of people every single week to driving a taxi, being broke and in debt. So I know what it's like, guys. If you're not prepared for your sell-by date, it's pretty tough. And again, if you still don't believe me, as I say, how many people do you personally know? Okay, so again, how many people do you personally know, or you might have heard of, who've been in the same sports niche as you, and they've retired financially free or comfortable? I rest my case, okay? Because most people in sport, unfortunately, they're always trading their time for money, and they're not ready for when their sell-by date come. This is why you should 100% put in your own sports e-commerce website, which I'll speak about that in a minute. But more importantly, build your own sports business and sports brand. It's so important to your financial future, guys, because this type of business can 100% help you make money while you sleep, and can be sold for hundreds of thousands of dollars, or maybe millions of dollars when you've had enough. And again, I don't mean to sound arrogant here, guys. For me, I'm living proof of this, that I actually make money while I sleep. I don't mean to sound arrogant, but I actually make more money while I'm asleep than the average man who's working 40-hour week, 9 to 5, probably exhausted at the end of every single day. Because the beauty about what I'm going to show you now will show you how to earn an income without your time, okay, but that'll help you earn an income on complete autopilot. So you're making money 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year. Now, I know you might say, well, look, wait, that all sounds exciting. It's a bit of confusion what you're talking about. The good news is, I say, I'm going to go through exactly what I do. I'm going to show you exactly what I do to make my money. I'm going to show you the exact same websites that you can go and check out. You can go and check out for yourself. I just simply copied them as well. And for you guys that don't know me, or for you guys that get the recorded version of this Zoom chat, I'm going to, at the end of this Zoom chat or slideshow, whatever you want to call it, I'm going to give you a list of all my websites that you can go and check out, and you'll see that I am very much real and very much walking the talk. And again, I'm not like these other bullshit artists that you'll see online. Yeah, we'll talk a good story, but when you try and find out what are they doing online, you can't find them what they're doing, because they're not doing anything. With me, that'll never happen. You'll see me live on my social media most days. So what I'm talking about here with you guys, showing you how to earn a 6 or 7 figure income in your sports business, I'm actually doing that to this day, and I'll give you the website links that you can go and see me doing that live as well. Okay, guys, so I'm not going to hide behind a laptop like these other so-called gurus do. Okay, so I'm going to teach you how to create an income for yourself that does not need you to always be there, and also runs on complete autopilot for you, earning money 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year. Like I've already said, guys, making you money while you sleep. So what we're going to do is take your sports brand now, where you're trading all your time for money and probably exhausted and got nothing left in energy at the end of each day. So something that you can use your skills, experience, and contacts to create a product, a brand that can earn you money, as I say, while you sleep, that you can sell for potentially millions of dollars when you're ready. Now, this puts you in the driver's seat, okay? So just going back to we're going to go through two scenarios here very quickly. Scenario number one, just imagine someone in your sports niche, okay? Yeah, so whether that's tennis, football, soccer, basketball, baseball, etc. Just visualize someone in your sports niche, and for 20 years they put their heart and soul into their sports niche, but they're always trading their time for money. Boom, their sell-by date comes, they can no longer trade their time for money, then they try and sell their business, okay? Are they going to get top whack for their business? No, they're not, because any investor is not going to buy a business that requires their time, because they're not buying a business, they're not buying an investment, they're buying a job. And the people that will buy that type of business are someone that is not going to pay you hundreds of thousands of dollars. They'll probably want to shortchange you. And again, just think about that. I'm pretty confident. I mean, as I'm saying this as well, people are saying that they know people that that's happened to already. We all do. And it's not just one or two people that we know. It's probably 10, 20, 30 people that we know have a fantastic business 1 minute and then boom, it's gone. More or less overnight, okay? That's the problem when you trade your time for money and you've not prepared for your sell-by date when that comes. Now let's go to scenario number two. Okay, so again, in your sports niche, again, this guy works 20 years, still trading his or her time for money, but they're sensible enough to spend just 1 hour a day creating their own sports brand, their own physical sports brand. Obviously doing what I'm about to show you here, guys, okay, in terms of obviously getting their sports brand online. And it's not just about putting it online as well, guys, it's automating and systematizing everything. So obviously you're only, that doesn't become a job, if that makes sense. It's so important that you automate everything. And again, that's something we'll show you what to do. So literally, as I say, so imagine the second scenario, this guy's still putting all the hard work in, trading their time for money, but for 1 hour of the day, they're creating their own physical brand that sells on autopilot. And what happens then is the more money they make from this system, the less time that they need to put in physically for themselves. But here's the key: when their sell-by date does come, they've now got a business that's making $100,000, $200,000, $1 million a year. Honestly, $1 million a year in having your own e-commerce business and your own sports brand. That's, a lot of people think that should be, that's my end target. That should be your beginning target. That should be the first target. It's so easy to earn $1 million a year, guys, honestly. So let's say you're doing $1 million. Let's say you're just doing $500,000 a year, okay? Yeah, let's really come down, okay? But $1 million a year is achievable for every one of you guys. So let's say, as I say, you've got a system that's making $500,000 a year on complete autopilot. Someone's then going to come in, because it doesn't physically need their time, because the system's looking after it. That's when people will see that as an investment, okay, because they're not buying something and then physically having to go somewhere. The systems are doing all the work for them, and that's something that you could potentially sell for hundreds of thousands of dollars, even millions of dollars. Obviously, depends on how big your revenue stream is. So this puts you in the driving seat, guys. So just what scenario do you want to be in? Scenario number one or scenario number two? You're still doing the same thing, guys. You're still going to do what you're going to be doing for the next 5, 10, 15, 20 years. But you're just sensible enough to create your own sports brand that you put on autopilot, that systems sell it 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, that you could sell for potentially millions of dollars down the line. Obviously, all the number twos are coming in scenario number two, S2, scenario number two, yeah. So, guys, it makes sense. This puts you in the driver's seat. Hopefully, this is driving on what I'm saying here. Now, I know you might be saying, hey, this sounds really exciting, but I've absolutely no idea what to do or where to go. Where do I start? Honestly, a lot of people think, this is just for the big guns, the big brands. A few years ago it was, but not now. With technology, anyone can go and get the same materials and the same products as the big guns now. It's so easy. But if you're still thinking, it's still very difficult for me to do that, don't worry. Honestly, you don't have to be an expert. All you need to have is a passion for your sport, which obviously that you've got. Otherwise, you wouldn't be here. And I'm going to show you something in a moment that's a complete no-brainer for you guys anyway. So the question I'm going to ask you is, what would you say? So for you guys that think, wow, Ray, I need this in my sports business. So what would you say if I was to show you exactly what I've done to have made the millions of dollars of pounds in my sports business? Okay. Sorry, I got a bit lost there. Sorry, guys. Okay, I got excited myself. I just want to say that again. I got a bit lost there. Okay, so what would you say if I was to show you exactly what I've done to have made millions of dollars in my and pounds in my own sports business? Well, that's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to show you I'm going to show you the exact websites that I use, the exact software, the systems, all the social marketing strategies that I use that has made me one of the biggest players in my sports niche. So in my sports niches, what I do is sort it into two. One of them, I am the biggest. Okay, my company is by far the biggest, and the other one is I am one of the biggest as well. Even though that I come into the game very, very, very late, but because I'm what I'm teaching you here, that's what allowed me to catch up to these guys that were 10 years ahead of me, and I'm actually now level with them. I've actually surpassed most of them. Okay, and on top of this, I will give you all my contacts and suppliers as well. Okay, and all you have to do, seriously guys, is copy exactly what I've done, and if you get stuck, you just simply ask me the question and I'll give you the answer. So I'm going to say this one more time, guys. Hopefully this sinks in. Okay, yeah. Okay, I'm going to show you the exact same website, software, systems, social media marketing, everything that I've done to be the #1 person in my sports niche. And on top of this, I want to give you all my contacts and supplies. Hopefully you can see this is an absolute no-brainer. So what's took me nearly 10 years to master, I can literally give you the shortcut to success. And if you follow my proven advice, you can be up and running and making money within your first month. Or I can give you an extra income if you've already got your own sports business. This really is a no-brainer, guys. I'm going to say it again. What's took me 10 years to develop and master and cost me hundreds of thousands of dollars, you can literally be up and running within the next few weeks. And I assure you, it's not going to cost you hundreds of thousands of dollars. It's going to be a complete no-brainer. Now, before I'm going to explain how I'm going to show you exactly how you can build a $6 to $7 figure income, sorry, $6 to $7, what was it, a 6 to 7 figure income sports business, or get to that stage already there. Let me just very, very briefly just tell you a bit about myself, okay, yeah. So for you guys that already know me, I do apologize, okay, yeah, but I'm literally only going to be 2 or 3 minutes, because I think it's important for the guys that are listening that don't know me. They need to know where I've come from, where I've been, and obviously why I've got basically the experience to be talking on this Zoom chat here today. So my dream is obviously to become a professional goalkeeper. There I am there in the blue goalkeeping jersey, age 21 years of age, looking a lot lighter than what I am now, and I've got a lot of obviously having an amazing flock of hair that's now gone. So I was about 21 years of age there, and if you look into my eyes, you can see I'm just like, wow, this is I'm living the dream. That's a pity, really. I mean, I love this photograph because I can just see myself like, oh wow, I'm living the dream. But actually, there was about 20,000 people at this game. All you can see, the angle of the photograph was just the police officers that were separating the two sets of supporters. Because when I played many years ago, they actually used to, there was no sort of seating, but most used to stand, and supporters used to fight quite a lot. So the police were just separating the supporters. So I was a professional for 10 years. I was living my dream. I had some big clubs ready to come in for me, and then after 10 years, as I say, just as I was getting to my peak, because goalkeepers peak about 28, 29 years of age, boom, training ground injury, completely finished me overnight. So that was my first one, and that was my sell-by date, which I wasn't prepared for. I ended up, as I say, playing in front of thousands of people one week, to being broke and in debt and driving a taxi within just a few short weeks of my sell-by date coming. So I can live firsthand how horrific it is, guys, honestly. And I've been very fortunate enough that I've helped many sports people who've been in the same situation as myself. I've helped them pick themselves up and obviously get on with their lives and, still make money in their sports niche. But it wasn't all too bad, guys, okay? I started a company called Just for Keepers in 1999. This took me this was about 18 months after my career finished. I had a few dead-end jobs that I had, as I say, and what the final nail in the coffin for me was I was actually working for the National Blood Service, actually packing blood for a living, these big balls of blood, and they were all pressurised, so if you dropped them, they'd explode. And one day I was packing blood and actually dropped a bag of this blood, and my instinct as a soccer player was to try to flick it back up again, and as I kicked it, it exploded all over the place. And it took me 6 hours, and I didn't know this, but in your contract, if you actually dropped a bag of blood, you weren't allowed to leave until every single drop had gone because it was your mistake, you dropped the blood. 6 hours later, so like 4 hours after my shift finished, I'm still cleaning blood. That was the turning point in my life. It's like, I can't be working for someone else. I've got to do something for myself. So, because being your own business person, for you guys who are all entrepreneurs, understand what I mean. So I started Just for Keepers. It wasn't easy to start with, guys. First couple of years was really difficult, but I realized the importance of self-education. So I started reading all self-help books, listening to audio programs, because the first 2 years doing Just for Keepers, I just had no education, and I couldn't understand why I wasn't being a success. And then I realised when I wanted to become a professional goalkeeper, I was finding mentors, i.e. goalkeeping coaches, and they were making me a better goalkeeper. And after 5 or 6 years of trying, I eventually become a professional goalkeeper. But that's because I had, 5, 6 years of mentoring. And for some reason, I went into business thinking that I didn't need the mentor. So that was a wake-up call for me when I realised, hey, you've got to find business mentors. So I bought books, tapes. I paid for business mentors. Some were amazing, some were not so amazing, shall we say. And my business started to take off. And Just for Keepers, at the time of chatting, is in 30 plus countries across 6 continents. I'm actually the only goalkeeping coach in history to take a goalkeeping concept around the globe. And I'm very proud to say that no similar organisation in history even comes close to the success that we've helped in giving our students opportunities around the world. It's something I'm very proud of, and it's something that I'm still doing to this day. On the back of that, I brought out the J4K goalkeeping glove, and again, through my experiences, again, going back to the sell-by date, something else happened in my career where, I won't go into too much detail, guys, okay, but after about 10 years in my Just for Keepers business, I nearly lost everything because I trusted somebody and they nearly stole all my business. Lucky enough, I just got it back in time and I salvaged it. But that was the next warning for me. That was like sell-by date number 2. I was like, right, man. And at this time, my mentor said to me, Ray, what's your sell-by date? And that's when I started to learn the importance of, listen, you need to have an automated income in place that doesn't need your time. And that's why I started my product was goalkeeping gloves, and I've gone on to do other products as well. And again, even though I've come very late into this niche, the goalkeeping gloves J4K is one of the biggest in the world. So if you type in J4K goalkeeping gloves, you'll see my gloves all over the internet. So that's very briefly about myself. So how can I help you? Okay, again, if you guys that are still skeptical and saying, well, Ray, anyone can say this on a Zoom chat, I'll give you all my links at the end. Go and check me out and you'll see that I'm very much above board. I'm still walking my talk today. But to help you guys obviously take your sports business to the next level and create your sports brands and your websites, I've created the Sportspreneurs Mastermind Group, okay? And that's to help members turbocharge their business success. So this is what you get by being part of the Mastermind Group, if this is something that you're interested in. Now, I know some of you listening to this Zoom chat are already involved, so appreciate you trust me there, guys, okay? But this is what you get involved in the Mastermind Group in terms of helping you get to 6 and 7 figures in your sports business. So the first thing I'll do is I'm going to be showing you, and I'll show you how I get my message across in a moment, okay? But I'm going to be showing you the exact same website. One website I spent $15,000 on just to develop over the years, and this website has produced me millions of dollars. Not only am I going to show you the front end of the website, I'll show you the back end of the website as well. This website works, okay, guys, it works big time. All you got to do is literally just copy. Don't second guess anything. I've done all that. I've tried to second guess, and for years and years, for like 3 or 4 years, I made very little money online. But then I copied winning websites. I come up with my own winning website, and I say, this makes me millions of dollars, this website. So you literally just copy this website, guys. As I say, it takes all the guesswork out of it. Another thing as well, I'll show you the exact same kit builder that I spent about $7,000 on to develop. So for you to create your own, because you might be thinking, Ray, how do I create my own sports brand? What do I do? I want to, you might want to go into apparel, or tracksuits or hoodies. I've got a kit builder there that makes this a complete no-brainer for you. What took me years to develop, as I say, you can literally have your own brand. I'm being serious here. With this kit builder, with my help, you can actually have your own brand up and running within 1 week. Think about that, guys, okay? Think about that within 1 week. Most people will never get their own brand off the ground, sadly, because there is a lot of work to put in. But because of what I've put together over the years, I can get you with your own sports brand within 1 week. Next thing that we'll do as well, by being part of the group, I'll give you direct access to my suppliers. And I don't put any money on, guys. I wouldn't embarrass myself. You pay exactly what I pay, you pay. Okay, yeah. But this is going to save you thousands of dollars over the years if you want to just get the products for yourself, if you're involved with a sports organization. But this will help you make substantial profits, obviously, with you developing your own brand. Okay, you get direct access to my suppliers. And honestly, guys, these suppliers have took me years to find. I've had suppliers where I've sent them $10,000 and I've never heard from them again. That's happened a few times to me. Sorry. These suppliers I really trust. And as I say, what was it? I'll be giving you their details to help you get going, to help you with your sports business and sports brand. Okay, so how do we get this across to yourself? Okay, so every 2 weeks I do a Zoom chat. So every Zoom chat will be on something specific. Okay, something that will help you move your sports business and sports brand forward. Okay, so whether it's how to market your brand, what social media platforms to go on, what countries to stay away from in terms of when you're getting your products. Literally everything we'll be speaking about on Zoom. Every Zoom chat is recorded. That's put into a website. So you can go back and archive everything as well. You'll also get access to a membership site, as I say. So once we've done the Zoom chat, it all gets archived. So you can, if you miss something, if you miss a Zoom chat, you can go back anytime and watch. Or if there's a Zoom chat, you thought, wow, that was fantastic. There's a couple of points that I missed there. You know that you can go back and watch the video anytime. You'll also get access to the Sportspreneurs Facebook group. Absolutely gold dust. The reason why the Facebook group is so good, and the reason why the Mastermind Group that I've created is so good, is because it's a mastermind group, guys. Going back to a few guys that have played sports, especially for you guys that have played a team sport, when you played in a team, how much better did you perform when you were in a team? Okay, so obviously, yeah, a lot better. So when you're feeling down, your teammates dragged you up. You know, when you're feeling sorry for yourself, your teammates kicked you up the arse and said, listen, stop feeling sorry for yourself. Everyone performs better in a team. That's a proven fact. And that's what the Sportspreneurs Mastermind Group is all about. Yeah, I'm going to be helping you build your sports brands to 6 and 7 figures, but also as well, fellow members of Sportspreneurs will also be helping you as well. You'll also be helping them as well. We all live by a saying, a rising tide raises all ships. Okay, yeah. So that's the importance. So the importance of being in the group is by being in a group. And I say, if you've played in a team sport before, you'll understand exactly what I mean. Also, you get a special bonus if you join the Mastermind Group. What I'm going to be showing you here, guys, I don't know if you can see the mouse here. This is the Sportspreneurs. This is another membership site. Now that's me standing in front of the whiteboard, and if you can see all these grey boxes here with a little arrow, if you click them, these videos appear. So in each grey box is anywhere between 5 and 15 videos. So there's over 50 hours worth of videos there. That's me standing in front of, as I say, a whiteboard, speaking to you face to face, and I will show you exactly how I built a sports coaching business. Okay, so for you sports coaches, this is a no-brainer. If you're not a sports coach, by the way, this will still help, by the way, because there's important things in there about having the correct sports mindset, how to do social media, how to build the biggest niche within your niche. So it's still going to be beneficial for you guys that have not got you're not a coach, but if you've got like a physiotherapy, I can't pronounce it, like a physiotherapy practice or a massage practice or something, this will help as well. Okay, so this is me just showing you how I took my business nationally and internationally across 30 countries, across 6 continents. My business has made millions and millions of dollars over the years, and you get all that access within these videos on this membership site. Complete gold dust. Okay, even though I do say so myself, no other sports coach, as far as I'm aware, has done this, has put their experiences in a membership site with 50 plus videos saying, hey, this is how I built the biggest sports niche within my niche. this is exactly how we do it. I promise you, if you've got like a sports coaching business or like a as I say, like a physiotherapy practice, your competition won't be able to touch you once you've watched these videos. This has been independently valued at $20,000, by the way. That's not me saying this, by the way. This is not me coming up with a figure. This has been independently valued by a solicitor, because one of my businesses that I've got is actually franchise. And when I was putting the contract together, obviously what we charge our franchisees, they had to be independently valued, and the income that I was earning and what I was helping other sports entrepreneurs in my niche earn, that's what the lawyer come up with, $20,000. So that's what I should charge my franchisees who join my niche, my goalkeeping niche. However, because I'm such a good guy, I actually don't charge, okay? But it's there, it's been independently valued at $20,000. But you get that for free by being a member of the Sportspreneur Mastermind Group. So you get full help and support. So there's absolutely no excuse to fail, honestly, because I'm going to say, look, this is what I do on a daily basis. I've made millions of dollars over the years. I'm still walking my talk to this day. Just copy what I do. If you get lost or get a bit stuck, just ask and I'll give you the answer. Or if I don't give you the answer, someone in the Sportspreneurs Mastermind Group will give you the answer. Hopefully you can see, guys, you got the only way you'll fail, guys, if you don't try. Seriously, okay? Seriously. The only downside to this group here, guys, I'm only going to allow 50 people in so I can best serve everybody. And if you can see what I'm about to offer in a moment, you'll understand why I can only offer this to 50 people. And once I've offered to the 50 people, that's it. No one else will get in, okay? But you'll understand why in a moment I'm only offering this to 50 people. So just a quick recap, guys, okay, yeah? So by being part of the Sportspreneur Mastermind Group, I'm going to show you exactly what I've done to have made millions of dollars over the years. You just literally copy me. If you get stuck, you ask, and you get the answer from me or the group. I'll show you the exact same kit builder that we use so you can get your own brand started in a heartbeat. I'll give you direct access to my supplies. You pay only whatever I pay. There'll be, it says monthly Zoom meetings there, guys, but it's actually bi-weekly. You get access to my private Facebook group. As I said, that's where you'll get to speak to me and fellow sports entrepreneurs. Access to our membership website of libraries and teaching. So obviously whenever we do a Zoom chat, that all gets put into the library so you can go back and watch the archives. And a coaching system that has been independently valued at over $20,000. Guys, you've got completely no excuse to fail. So probably the question is come on, Ray, how much? What's the killer question? Okay, so see if this will work. Okay, so drum roll here, guys. I'm quite proud of myself. That's as technical as I get, okay, yeah. Now, look, I'm not going to go with any crap and say, hey, it should be $100,000, but today you're going to get it for $80,000. Guys, if you've got your own sports business and you're about to start, you'll understand what I'm saying to you there is exceptionally valuable. My 20 years in sports business, my 10 years in the e-commerce world experience there, it's cost me hundreds of thousands of dollars. It took me many, many years to get to that stage. But for the first 50 that get in, okay, again, I'm not going to go into this too much, guys. It's just $99 per month. Or if you like me, you like to get payments out the way, be $499, and that's a lifetime payment, okay, yeah. So I'm sure you'll understand, guys, okay, yeah. You're getting an awful lot for your money there. And if you really understand what I'm offering you here, you should be thinking, where's the catch, okay, yeah. There's no catch, but I'll explain why in a moment, why I'm doing it for just $99 per month, okay. And again, there's no contracts or any of that crap, guys. Okay, yeah, I don't believe in any of that nonsense because I believe the value that I will give. As I said, you'll be more than happy with those two price points. But please remember, it is only going to be the first 50 because you can understand why I can't be. As I say, I can't be offering that out to everyone, guys, okay? And also as well, I don't want to be offering it to too many people because what happens then, if I offer it to too many people, I can't best serve you guys, okay? So as I keep saying, guys, you've got no excuse to fail here. I'm going to tell you exactly what I've done. If you get stuck, you just ask. And look, it's not even going to break the bank, okay? Yeah, it's literally next to nothing. So really, you should be saying, why is it so cheap? It's good, but why is it so cheap? Well, literally, I'm looking to get 5-star reviews from you. Now, I have actually got other services that I charge in Sportspreneurs. Some of them actually go right up to $10,000 to get those services. But these guys, you know, for these guys that pick the $10,000 services, we literally do everything for them, build a website, have them up and running, and within 1 month, as I say, they've got their own sports brand, making money from the day they go live. Again, I know some of you might say, well, Ray, I'll go for that now. I actually don't accept anyone to go for the big tickets, as you want to call them, until you've been involved in this, okay? Because I want to prove to you guys, okay, you know, the value I'm going to be giving you for $99 a month or $4.99, you know, hopefully you'll see that, not hopefully, you will see that you're getting truly value for money. So the reason why I'm doing it so cheap is to literally walk and talk and to prove to you that I can help you become a success. And then obviously once I help you become a success, if you want to go even further and then 7 and 8 figures, okay, yeah, there's other services there for you. But I don't just take anyone on, by the way, guys, okay? I've been doing this for a long time, and I'm okay now without sounding arrogant. And gone are the days where, you know, and we've all had to do this, guys, haven't we? We've had to sort of take money off people that we don't like because we need the money. I've had to do that, and there's nothing worse than having to deal with someone that all they do is complain and moan and bitch, and no matter what you do for them, it's never enough. Again, I'm fortunate I'm in a position now. I never want to deal with that type of person and character ever again. And even if you're to say, here's the $10,000 now, Ray, I want to get in the done for you business, I want everything done for me, I'm not going to allow you to do that until I get to know you. Okay, yeah, because I want to get to know. I want to make sure that you're obviously. Sorry, who's coming in here? Sorry, 1 sec, guys. I think someone's coming in. Just bear with me. Just 1 sec, guys. I just finished this video here. Yes, shut the door, please, love. Sorry, guys, someone come through. My wife come through the front door there. I thought I was getting burgled. Yeah, as I say, guys, it's like even if you were to say, here's $10,000 now, I wouldn't take it because it's not about the money with me. It's about helping people, but it's about also friendships. So I know it sounds really corny, guys. Okay, yeah. I'm lucky I'm at an age now and I'm a financial position. I only want to work with people that are decent people, to be honest with you. So for anyone to get to the higher levels with myself, you've got to come through this option no matter what. And that way then we get to know you. You know, I get to know you, your character. You get to know me as well, my character. You get to see the value that I will give you. And then, you know, after a few weeks or a few months, we get to know each other. You say, listen, mate, I really want to get to I want this done for me. Then we can speak about it, if that makes sense. Okay, so that's why I'm doing what I'm doing. Okay, so for you guys that don't know me and still sitting on the fence, and I get that, guys, you know, if you're sitting there with your eyes crossed, your legs crossed, your arms crossed. Now, I know most of you anyway, and most of you who don't know me have been invited by someone who you trust. So I'm guessing if you trust them, you trust me. But I still want to give you this anyway. Go and check those websites out, okay? These are websites that are still live to this day, okay? Yeah. So this is like, I say, you know, if you've been on like webinars or something, whatever they're called, and that, you know, no one will give you this, okay? These so-called gurus who I think are just bullshit arseholes, most of them, they won't give you these websites. They won't give you working websites because they're not doing it. They're selling you a dream. Whether you get involved with me or not, I'm still doing it to this day, guys, okay? So just go and check those websites out. j4ksports.com, that's my e-commerce website. Justforkeepers.com, that's my goalkeeping coaching business. Go and check me out on Wikipedia as well. You'll see, obviously, what I've done there. And then check me, I've got a lot of social media, but check this one out, facebook.com, Justforkeepers goalkeeping gloves. You'll see me going live there 2 or 3 times a week. So I'm very much live and kicking, guys, okay? Or just simple Google my name, Ray Newland, and you'll see that I'm very much human. I'm very much walking the talk, and I'm still helping people all over the world to this day. Okay, just to recap, okay, I'm going to finish now. So if you were to get involved with this, okay, it says it's done for you website, done for your kit builder. That's only for people that obviously want to go to the next level. But obviously what you would get by being involved with myself is I'm going to be telling you exactly what I'm going to be doing to help you. I'm going to show you exactly what I do to obviously make the income that I do. You just completely follow me completely just follow me. If you get lost, just ask any questions. You get direct access to my supplier, full help and support from me personally. You'll get to personally know me, guys, okay? I'm not going to be one of these guys that is faceless behind a laptop, okay? Yeah, you know, you're going to see me face to face, guys. We're going to get a relationship going, okay? Yeah, as I say, I think that's really important. Access to the membership website, that's going to guide you. The special bonus of my, it's been independently valued at $20,000, my sportsman training program. And honestly, guys, I'll guarantee your success as long as you listen and act on the advice given. And also as well, last but not least as well, word of warning. I only want positive people to join. Reason being is I only want positive people to join. As I said before, a rising tide raises all ships. Okay, we don't want it's only one bad apple will spoil it for everyone else. And I'll just be honest with you as well, guys. If you're going to come on, anyone that sort of complains, well, ask them to leave anyway. You know, so because it's really important that we get people that are obviously who are really, really positive, and they're there to help each other. You know, they're there to give as much as they take. If that makes sense. Okay, nearly finished, guys. What I'd like to do as well before I finish is just check out some testimonies, guys. Okay, yeah, I'm not gonna read them all. Okay, but again, I want to do something different here. Again, if you've been on like these so-called webinars before, what they will do is they will just like on their slideshow they'll give like little, you know, they'll give testimonies of, you know, like copy and paste. Anyone can do that. Anyone can, you know, the skeptic in me saying they're only just writing that. To be honest with you, most of these guys will only just write it. They're just lying about the testimonies. I'm going to send you to a page here, guys, goalkeeper-jobs.com. This is a page that I still advertise to this day. This is a page that I use to recruit goalkeeping coaches to my franchise. So it's very much genuine, okay, yeah. And if you click testimonies, you'll just see literally a ton of testimonies. I'm not going to read them, guys. You've got people there from England, the Netherlands, Spain, Latvia, England again, Virginia in the United States, England, Florida, Johannesburg in South Africa, Dublin in Ireland, Scotland, Denver, Colorado, another one from Scotland, Canada, England. So guys, you know, go and check that out, goalkeeper-jobs.com testimonies, and you'll see what I've done to help people to help people in my goalkeeper niche to literally change their life for themselves and their families. And as I say, I'll give you a live website there, guys, they can go and actually check out. Okay, so what next? Okay, so first of all, if you've got this far, congratulations, guys. You are the minority, okay, yeah. Few people always drop off, okay. I'm not saying that the tire kickers, okay. Each to their own. So I want to say thank you for staying this long. It means obviously that you're serious about your financial future as a sports entrepreneur, whether it's tennis, soccer, basketball, baseball, you're a sports agent, etc. You know, whether you're a current professional athlete, okay. It means, you know, I do appreciate you staying with me this long. So if you decide to get involved, obviously, what you're going to do is click the button here below, okay, yeah. Choose one of the options, okay, either the $99 per month or the $499 one-off payments. And what happens is once you've obviously put in the details, you'll then be sent to a website with another video of me, and that will give you all literally the instructions, what to do, on how to get access to your membership sites, how to get access to the Sportspreneurs Mastermind Group, how to get access to myself. And as I say, yeah, you know, I look forward to helping you achieve your dreams and goals. But again, I just want to stress, guys, okay, yeah, this is not sales talk when I say this, because I'm sure if, you know, for you guys that know me and you've already done your due diligence, what I'm offering here for $99 a month, guys, or $499 a month, a one-off payment, is a complete no-brainer. I'm going to show you exactly what I do to this day to create millions of dollars in income in my sports business. You can completely copy what I do. If you get stuck, you just simply ask the question and we'll give you the answer. If not me, someone in the Sportspreneurs Mastermind Group will. How it normally works, sorry guys, when you ask a question, I don't normally answer straight away, because if I answer, I find the group don't answer. But I'll let you ask the question first, and I'll let the group answer, and then I'll come in with my 2 pence as well. And sometimes if the group has answered the question, I'll just say, hey, I would have said the same as the group, guys, okay? So I'm going to be in there, okay, yeah, but I'm not going to be first to answer the question, because I think it's important that we get the answers from the whole group, if that makes sense, because obviously that it makes sense. It's more beneficial getting more answers of multiple sports entrepreneurs than one. Okay, so I'm going to say it one more time, guys, okay? If you want to build a sports business, or you're already building a sports business and you're still trading your time for money, and understand about the importance of getting ready for your sell-by date, hopefully you have realized what an amazing no-brainer offer I've offered you here today, guys, okay? Yeah, in terms of obviously being able to emulate my success and the success of other sports entrepreneurs around the world. So if you decide to take it on board, fantastic. If you don't, sorry, by the way, listen, I wish you all the luck in the world, okay? Yeah, I'm not going to be offended at anything like that, okay? So if you don't take the offer on, not a problem. Thanks for coming through here today, or tonight, depending on where you are. But if you do take it on, I sincerely mean this. I look forward to helping you become a success, but more importantly, I really look forward to getting to know you personally as a friend, okay? Yeah. So have a good day or good night wherever you are, and if you get involved